I'm going to teach a tune that I teach fairly soon in to classes and as playing because you want to have success very quickly. And so I'm going to teach a tune called Cabbages. Sometimes called Boil Them Cabbage Down. It's an American folk tune, but the basis of it is very simple. So the entire tune is going to be played on the A string, but I'll start on the E string just because it's easier to play on the E, and then we can shift it to the A, just because the E is the string we started on. So the tune goes like this, and I'll get the kids to sing the fingerings with me. So I'll sing the fingerings to the kids. I'll say, "Sing this with me." I'm going to sing it the first time, and then you sing it with me. Because if you know a tune in your head, it's easier to play it than a tune that you've never heard before. So I'll say, two, 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 three, three, two, 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 one, one, two, 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 three, three, two, two, one, one, none, none. And we'll sing that through a couple times as we go along. So I'll do that one more time. Two, 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 three, three, two, 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 one, one, two, 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 three, three, two, two, one, one, none, none. So you can see it's four short notes followed by two longer notes, which are the same, exactly the same time signature, but just longer in their nature. So if I'm starting on the E string, we're starting with two obviously being two fingers. So I'll put two fingers down. I'm going to play that two 4 times. Then that long three, like we were singing. Two, 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 one, one, two, 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 three, three, two, two, one, none, none. So that's fairly simple to play and fairly straightforward as we go along. As we're playing that, before long, I'll switch over to the A string to get playing it on the A, and it's kind of in its correct key too. You can play that on any string, and it just changes the key. So when we're on the E string, we're in the key of E. When we're on the A string, we're in the key of A, D, key of D, key of G as we go along. So I'm gonna play it in A. So I'll play it one time with you there, starting on that second finger, which is the C sharp, A string. Ready, and two, 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 three, three, two, 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 one, one, two, 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 three, three, two, two, one, none. Now, before long, people will say, "Well, that's not much of a tune. I'm bored with that." So I change a few things to get us practicing that, to keep us practicing that. That can be the hardest thing sometimes, is the practicing to get good at it. But I'm going to change a few bowing patterns as we go along. So I play something called cabbage soup. So I'll make it like a soup. So I call this part the cabbage, what we just played. Now, the next part, I say each ingredient, we're going to add an ingredient into the soup. So we're going to add chickens. So we're going to add a little different bowing pattern. So instead of on those short twos, instead of playing straight bows, I'm going to go up to the frog end of my bow, and I'm going to play at the short end on the two. And each two, after I play it, I'm going to play it on a down bow. I'm going to make a little circle here, a little donut. So I'm going to play down. It's like I'm making a little circle. So I'm playing. So it kind of sounds like a chicken going buck, 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 buck. And then I'll still play the long notes with the long bows. Then those twos, I'll go back to those short little circles, the chicken clucking. The ones will still be long. Same thing here. Long third finger. Short twos. Short ones. So that's a way to practice that. So practice the cabbages, practice that. The next thing I might do, I'll say, much like we did on the open string blues when we ended with the shimmer, because this is at the frog end of the bow, we'll go to the tip end now. and we'll play everything with a shimmer. And I call that the salt and pepper, shaking in the salt and pepper. And this practice getting that wrist movement going as well. 2, 2, 3. So I'll still count the same pattern in my head. 2, 2, 2, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1, none, none. So then, to add one more ingredient in at the beginning, I'll add what I call carrots. So I'll say carrots are nice and long, right? So we're going to straighten, instead of playing those twos in 4, we're going to play them like the long bow. So everything is going to be a long bow, right? So 3, and I'll even sing carrots, 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 carrots. So everything is in half time as we do that, the carrots there. The last one I might do will be, actually I'll do 2 more. You can cut these off as you go along if you don't want to put as many ingredients in or many different bowing patterns. But these are fun to try. Okay, so then I will go into the middle of the bow and I'll put in what I call spicy meatballs. So my bowing pattern is going to be exactly that. Spicy meatball, spicy meatball. So I'm going to play that on each note. Spicy meatballs, spicy meatballs, spicy meatballs. So we're practicing this bowing. So my ending is going to be spicy meatball spice on the end. So you can see I'm playing a shorter bow right in the middle of the bow when I'm doing that. And each note is saying spicy meatballs, spicy meatballs. Okay, so the last one I'm going to show you, and this is probably the hardest, but probably the most important in as we go along in fiddling. I call it the jackrabbit, but what it really is what we call a shuffle in fiddling. So I'm going to play, and we can practice this without even playing first. So the bowing pattern is this: long, short, short, long, short, short, long, short, short, long, short, short. And that's going to set up our shuffle. So the long is always going to be going in a different direction. So I'm going to pull down, long, and then my 2 short shorts. And then this time my long is going to be going up, 2 short shorts. Long, short, short, long, short, short. Or I call this the jackrabbit because it's jack, rabbit, jack, rabbit. Some people might say run, pony, run, pony. There's a bunch of different syllables or euphemisms you can use for that, right? So jack, rabbit, but it's really long, short, short. And so when I play, I'll play that same Cabbages with that pattern. So I'm going to go the long bow, short, short, long. Same thing with my 3rd finger. Long, short, short, long. Long, short, short. Right? So that's a shuffle that you'll hear in a lot of tunes. You'll hear that all the time. If we play that shuffle faster with droning the E string, it really sounds fiddly. Has that fiddly sound to it there. So that's an important pattern to practice eventually. That might be a little bit hard at first. So I'm going to play all those patterns that we did consecutively together without stopping. And then At the end, I'm going to play this. This is, kids love this ending. Everybody loves this ending. I'm going to go over to the E string and I'm going to play shave and a haircut, 2 bits, right? So I'm going to play 3, open, open, 1, open, and then there'll be a little bit of a pause, and then I'm going to play a quick 2, 3 with my third finger, second and third finger. So I'll do that again. 3, open, open, 1, open, 2, 3. And open, by open I mean no fingers, open string, right? Or I can say 0 if you like. 3, 0, 0, 1, 0, 2, 3. And so that's going to be on the E string. The entire tune is on the A string. The ending will be on the E string. Okay? So I'm going to go back to the beginning and I'm going to play all those. So I'm going to play Cabbages. I'm going to play the Chickens. I'm going to play the Salt and Pepper. I'm going to play the Long Carrots. I'm going to play the Spicy Meatballs, the Jackrabbits, and then I'm going to go into the ending. Okay? So starting, the finger pattern never changes. That's what's great about this, is we keep on the second finger. Starting 2 2 2 2 3 3 2 2 2 2 1 1. That pattern never changes. Okay, here we go. Let me count that in. I'm sorry. 1 2 3 in. 3 2 2 1 1 none. Now the Chickens, right close to the frog, down bows, long 3s, little circles. Now the Salt and Pepper. 2 2 2 3 3 2 2 2 2 1 1 2 2 2 2 3 3 2 2 1 1 none. Now Lazy Carrots. Okay, Spicy Meatballs, middle of the bow. Spicy Meatballs, Spicy Meatballs. Jackrabbit. Now the ending.